Rodgers to the Jets. What? Crazy. 60 mil for 1 year. Happens low. Currently sitting in traffic down in DC. Happens low. I just drank the rest of my orange juice, so I'm just gonna say, yummy. All right, folks, we back in the lab, we back in the studio. This is the Captain's Log Podcast. I'm your host, Rob. This is your daily, weekly, monthly, annually, biannually, your everyday dose of sports, current events, and DMV community news. I gotta say it slow because it's hard to get it right. Let's clap it up for that. I'm gonna keep clapping it. I'm gonna keep doing it slow until I'm fluent with it. For those who checking in on the live, for those who listening, man, make sure you share, subscribe, tell a friend, man. Patreon is out if you want to get with it. Link is in the bio. All the social media is in the link tree. Check all of that. Go keep it a buck, man. We talking Game 7, Celtics versus Miami. Talking all that good stuff, man. So we're getting locked in. First and foremost, let me get my stats. You know, I gotta keep the stats together. Let me move my phone back. Okay. So Boston got their asses whooped, 84-103 in a Game 7 at home against the Miami Heat. Let's just go over the stats. Jimmy Butler, 43 minutes, 28.7 rebounds, 6 assists. Bam Adebayo, 42 minutes, 22 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists. Caleb Martin, 44 minutes, 14 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists. Way to step up to the call of duty. Boston, Jason Tatum, 41 minutes, 14 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists. Jalen Brown fumbled the bag, 43 minutes, 19 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. And a notable mention, Derek White, 36 minutes, 18 points. That's pretty good, but not good enough. Jason Tatum got hurt early in the game. Real nasty rolled ankle. If that was me, I'd have been out. Take me out. I'm done. But he stayed in there. You know what I'm saying? Very noble. And he played through. But this was the time where your number 2 or even your number 3 man was supposed to step up and pick up the slack. I've been watching Jason Tatum playing in these last couple of games. He seemed to be, really frustrated, showing a lot more emotion, getting a lot more chippy with the referees. But you can see that passion, like he want to win. But, bro, Jalen Brown, you got to step it up, bro. Like, you the number 2 man. You know what I'm saying? 8 turnovers, yeah. Says Derek the editor. 8 turnovers by Jalen Brown. I watched him, some easy shit, too, almost like he was point shaving. Like, bro, are you going to step up and be the man or not? And see, this is the problem when, like, don't get me wrong, Jason Tatum is a dog. You know what I mean? Put 50-something points up in the last series. But, bro, like, you got to know when to jump in. You got to know. My man is hurt. I'm watching him. He's sitting up in the corner. He's not even trying to come get the ball. So what you got? You got Marcus Smart trying to take the game over. You know what I'm saying? No, bro. That's not your number 2. Is Marcus Smart your number 2, bro? He's not. He ain't your number 2. You know what I'm saying? Al Horford, like 8 points. Bro, Jalen Brown supposed to win off. You looking crazy out here. And then they sitting there talking about something. He's available for a super max of $295 million. Bro, that'd be the worst contract to Bradley Beal's, $250. Sorry, Brad, I love you, but the contract is horrible. You got to step up, man. I mean, look at Miami. Tyler Hero was out with the questionable fabrics on the sidelines. And guess what? You had Duncan Robinson, Caleb Martin, you know what I'm saying, Jimmy Buckets, Bam Adebayo, all these dudes coming off the bench. You know what I'm saying? Even Kevin Love, old ass. You know what I'm saying? Coming off the bench and giving you quality minutes and giving you quality buckets, bro. That's championship basketball. You know what I'm saying? I said this a while ago, bro. Like, the one thing that you can't do, one person is not going to take you to the house, bro. One person is not gonna get you to the chip. You look at the Nuggets. Yeah, Jokic is a dog. He's not doing it by himself, though. Look at Miami. Jimmy Butler is Jimmy Butler. He's not doing it by himself. Look at the stats. You know what I'm saying? 7 rebounds, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, 7 assists. They passing that ball, bro. Like, you got to step up. They pay these dudes a lot of money, bro. And, the refs tried to keep them in the game. You know what I'm saying? This little flopping shit. They started doing I'm going to talk about the flop thing, too. Try to flop their way back into the game. But it was just undeniable that Miami was there to handle business. You know what I'm saying? We coming in Boston. I honestly thought that Boston's crowd was going to be so overpowering that Miami was just not going to be able to get it done. But when your main man get hurt and your number 2 guy don't step up to the plate, bro, the score was so bad. Even in the third quarter, they could have took the starters out probably 6 or 7, maybe 8 minutes in the fourth quarter. They could have took the starters out. The game was out of reach. Because every time they tried to come back, boom. One of them hitting a 3. They was just getting easy layups. They wasn't even trying to contest them when they was coming to the paint. They gave up early, bro. As far as I'm concerned, Jalen Brown gave up in the first quarter. 8 turnovers? Bro, that's a lot of turnovers for one player, bro. One player? And you want how much? $295? Shit. You better kill that, man. So now off to the Nuggets. I'm saying it right now. Nuggets in 6. I like Miami, you know what I'm saying? But I just think that overall, the Nuggets are just towering over everybody in the league with the most fundamental basketball I've ever seen since Tim Duncan. He giving you straight lays. He giving you hook shots. He be flopping too. But I don't got them beating the Nuggets. I'm going to say Nuggets in 6. If anybody wants to object to that, anybody in the comments want to object to the Nugget, anybody? Nuggets in 6. Please let me know who's checking Joker. Bam Adebayo, he gonna check him for a little bit, and then he gonna be in foul trouble. Who gonna step up next? I don't know, bro. I mean, I can see y'all, you know what I'm saying, maybe putting the clamps on Jamal Murray, but Jokic gonna get his buckets, bro. And then you got KCP coming in. You got Michael Porter Jr. Nah, bro. They got too much firepower, bro. And their bench, they got a vicious bench too. I don't have the shit up right now, but the team is looking legit though. But definitely shout out to Miami, man. Coach Spoelstra still getting it done. You know, Eric Spoelstra been low key coaching for a minute, bro. And his track record is pretty good too. So Udonis Haslem lives for another series. He's sitting on the bench. He probably ain't gonna play, but he's sitting on the bench. He's ready to come back. You know what I'm saying? Go on to the next series. I would just love to see competitive basketball. I don't want to see no blowout shit like I seen last night. That's horrible for basketball. Like for a team to, regardless of the fact that whoever's the 8th seed or number 1, number 2, whatever, like to get blown out by 20 in a game 7 is ridiculous. Like that's the most ridiculous thing ever. Like, bro, it's game 7. Like, it's win or go home. Play your heart out, bro. And they just fumbled. Keith, you all right? Keith. Somebody check on my man Keith, a.k.a. Chizzy. Shout out to Chizzy. Shout out to Flued Out Incorporated, DJ Too Fresh. Shout out to all them. Somebody check on Keith, man. I know he took that loss hard, man. But check on him, bro. But, bro, at this rate, dog, like this loss is gonna follow them. It's gonna follow them for a minute. Jason Tatum gonna have something huge to prove. Now, my question is, do y'all think that if he wasn't hurt, that they would have won the game? Let me know. If Jason Tatum was healthy, do y'all think that Boston would have won the game? I think they still was going to lose. I think that if you still getting that production from Jalen Brown, you only got 8 points from Al Horford. You didn't. Well, how many points Marcus Smart had? 9 points. That ain't gonna get it done. It ain't enough players in double digits. I'm looking at the bench. I mean, who was it? 19 points, 14 points, 8, 18, 9, 3, 3, 0, 0. Shit. That ain't going to get it done, bro. So, Go ahead to Cancun with Katie and them, and you can come on back. So I want to talk about this flop shit, right? Y'all know how I feel about the flopping, bro. It's out of control. The flopping is so bad now that it's a part of the game. I think that they teaching that shit in practice, and that shit will really fuck your team up. So the commissioner Adam Silver is suggesting or he said that they're gonna put in a rule saying you say I say they would have lost. Okay, I'm with you. He ready to put in a rule for the flopping shit. I heard this shit before. I heard this a while ago when they said that they was going to start giving out technicals and shit for flopping, and I still haven't seen nothing. So I don't really know how true that shit is, but y'all need to do something about it because this is my thing. If I'm going up for a layup or I'm going up for a shot, a mid-range shot, and I hit you with the pump fake, and you jump up, and then I purposely jump into you, that shit should be going the other way. Let's just start there. That's not even a flop. Let's just state the basics. I think that's bullshit basketball. Because you intentionally jumping into someone on the 3-point line or long two, throw your arms up, and next thing you know, you going to the free throw line to get 3 shots. That shit should be going the other way. All of this little you driving in and you running and then you bump them and then all of a sudden they just fall back. That's a flop, bro. Run that shit back. It's a technical foul. What happened to the $5,000 fine. I know, bro. That's what I'm saying. I could have sworn that there was a rule saying that they was gonna start giving out fines for flopping, and nothing ever happened, bro. So my question is this: I'm pretty sure we're all for the flops. I mean, we're all for getting rid of them, but do y'all think it's gonna slow down the game? So I think initially, it's going to slow the game down big time. I think it's going to slow it down because what the players going to do, they're going to be arguing. Oh, man, shit, I ain't even do nothing. Yeah, you flop, bro. That was a flop. It's going to be a lot of going to the booth to review it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's going to slow the game down big time. And my next question is it going to make the game better? It could. It could make the game better, or, maybe motherfuckers really going to be fouling for real now. Maybe they're going to say, fuck it. If I'm going to get called for the flop, maybe I'm just going to go with the elbow. Maybe I'm going to go with a knee. And my last question is, are they actually going to do it? I'll believe it when I see it. Right now, I don't believe it. It's too many players whose games are built around that shit. I could just name a couple, you know what I'm saying? Let's start with LeBron. We can start with LeBron, Marcus Smart, Chris Paul, who's probably the king of that shit, James Harden, goddamn, all them European players, them European bench players, they be flopping. The list goes on. Shit, Julius Randle, goddamn, who else? Give me some more. Who else be flopping? Paul George be flopping. But it's one more. Man, one more key player that be flopping. Who else flops? I don't know. The list goes on, bro. So I would love for them to just play basketball and stop depending on the NBA players. This is why NBA is so fucking soft now, because they're so dependent upon going to the free throw line. Like free throw. These motherfuckers go to the free throw line. Embiid, yes. Joel Embiid, flopping. McFlop himself. I got to cut this shit out. Commissioner, please go ahead and get them fines together. I think the technicals, you definitely need to get a text out. You know what I'm saying? And if they I think if you get 2 flops in one game, you should get a fine. Which I think. 2 flops in the game, you get a fine. Another thing is, what is it? It's 16 technicals before it's a suspension? Shit. Half the league gonna be suspended. Just for flopping. So I'm with it though, bro. Like I wanna see some good basketball, man. What's up, Lee? I wanna see some good basketball. I wanna see competitive basketball. And the flopping shit, it slows it down. And another thing that it does, bro, it kills the momentum. This is my last thing, and I'm gonna let y'all go. The last thing is it kills the momentum, bro. Like, just imagine the Wizards coming down and Bradley Beal on a heater. He's sparking their ass up. and then he throw fucking Porzingis to oop bow, and then Kuzma go in for the fillet, for the jelly. And next thing you know, goddamn Marcus Smart come down the court, and all of a sudden he fall out, he flopping, and then he laying on the ground holding his damn face for 10 minutes. And then we got to go to commercial break and all this other shit. Next thing you know, they come back. Now the momentum is gone. That's what they be doing, bruh. Flopping. Stop the fucking flopping, bro. Lee says, who you got, Miami or Nuggets? I'm going to say, I said it earlier. I'm going to say it one more time. We're going to close out. Nuggets in 6. Let me know if you want to put the bet on it. Nuggets in 6. I'm putting early bets up. You want to bet lunch? I already got 2 of my mans who owe me the 28-pack variety chip Costco big box chili cheese pack. That shit need to be dropped off in the next 24 hours from both of y'all. I got a Nuggets in 6. But I'm going to leave it there, man. Listen, I appreciate y'all listening. This shit was cool. I'm probably going to do the live thing forever now. Maybe I'll give y'all a notice, maybe a couple of hours in advance, because I'll never be on schedule. But don't forget, man, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Tell everybody if you want to get on the Patreon, if you want to become a shipmate, the link is in the bio, man. Hit that shit. Get with me. Good night. Captain out.